struggling with your women, gambling, or alcohol addiction? Do you ever think about why life's ups and downs can feel so overwhelming, even when we know they might hurt us? Why do bad habits get so deeply rooted in us, causing an ongoing struggle between what we want and what we actually end up doing? This conflict usually makes us feel worried and upset. Often, unhealthy behaviors give us quick, short-lived satisfaction that hides the lasting bad effects. Grasping this pattern is crucial for discovering improved methods to manage stress, ultimately liberating ourselves from the constraints that prevent us from achieving genuine happiness and fulfillment. If you're new around here, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you find this video useful, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe and turn on the notifications. Now, let's begin this exciting adventure together. Today, we're diving into Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that helps us stay calm during tough times. This way of thinking helps us understand our habits better and gives us tools to overcome them. We'll explore 18 key Stoic ideas that can change the way we handle our personal challenges, turning them into stepping stones for a stable and meaningful life. Take this chance to see how old wisdom can help us deal with modern problems. Come along on this path of self-discovery and rejuvenation as we aim to not only grasp, but also conquer the things that disturb our peace and independence. Together, we'll learn how to steer through these stormy times and achieve a life defined by self-discipline, freedom, and inner peace. Lesson 1. Recognize what you can control. In Stoicism, it's crucial to know what's in our control and what isn't, especially when facing issues like gambling, smoking, or drinking. Many results of these choices, like losing money, harming our health, and affecting our social and work relationships, are out of our hands. We can't control the results of a gamble, how our body reacts to substances, or how people respond to our decisions. But we can choose whether to engage in these habits. We have the power to seek help, to avoid places that tempt us, or to quit harmful social circles. Recognizing this distinction is crucial because it helps us shift our focus from trying to control things we can't to strengthening our own resolve. Thinking about this difference also allows us to better understand our actions and what drives them. When we take time to think about why we act in certain ways, we start to see the patterns that support our bad habits. This process not only increases our self-awareness, but also boosts our resolve to act based on our true values. Therefore, investing in yourself means acknowledging and using the control you have over your choices. This empowers you to handle challenges more effectively and leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life, in line with the Stoic ideals of independence and toughness. Lesson 2. Understand who you are. The ancient saying, "Know thyself," is fundamental in Stoic philosophy and essential for anyone trying to overcome bad habits. This idea encourages us to look inward to understand both our weak points and our strengths. By recognizing what situations or emotions lead us to impulsive actions, like seeking quick comfort or escape, we can start to make more thoughtful decisions. This awareness is important because it prepares us to handle tricky situations and to come up with effective plans ahead of time. For instance, if feeling lonely makes us act out, we might find friends or start hobbies that fill that gap in a healthy way. Likewise, if our anxiety makes us seek comfort in unhealthy ways, we might turn to relaxation and meditation techniques. Stoicism teaches that knowing ourselves not only helps us face challenges, but also enables us to develop qualities that enhance our toughness. This deep understanding of what motivates us and where we're vulnerable is key to living a life that avoids bad habits and is filled with satisfaction and meaning. Thus, investing in yourself starts with a commitment to deeply know yourself and use this knowledge to lead a more virtuous and purposeful life. Lesson 3. Learn to let go. In Stoic thinking, learning to accept that nothing lasts forever is key to finding peace and strength amidst life's changes. This idea becomes crucial when it comes to overcoming bad habits. The temporary comfort from things like alcohol or the thrill of gambling soon passes. These brief moments of pleasure quickly disappear and often leave behind serious and lasting damage that can greatly impact our health and happiness. Realizing that these joys are short-lived can strongly encourage us to find healthier and more lasting alternatives. When we understand that real happiness doesn't come from harmful substances or actions, we start to prefer choices that truly enhance our well-being and happiness over time. This change in perspective encourages us to discover new sources of joy and satisfaction that reflect our deeper values and life goals. This might mean building meaningful relationships, taking up fulfilling hobbies, or committing to personal and professional endeavors that offer real achievement. Thus, accepting that everything changes isn't about giving up on life's pleasures, but an opportunity to align our actions with what truly lasts and matters. In doing so, investing in yourself transforms into a means of securing your long-term health and happiness, choosing paths that lead to a richer and more meaningful life. Lesson 4. Learn to depend on yourself. Epictetus, a famous teacher of Stoicism, taught that real joy and peace come from inside us, not from what happens around us. This idea of depending on yourself is very important when dealing with bad habits, like drinking alcohol, smoking, or gambling. If you depend on these outside things to make you feel happy, you'll find yourself trapped in unhappiness and neediness because these pleasures are unreliable and beyond your control. To practice being self-sufficient, work on building your inner strengths. This can be done through practices like meditation, which strengthens your mind, physical activities that keep your body healthy, and spending time on hobbies and interests that add meaningful value to your life. These activities boost your self-esteem and reduce the urge to find pleasure in harmful ways. Furthermore, by growing your emotional and psychological independence, you become less affected by external changes. This doesn't mean you won't face tough times, but you'll be better prepared to handle them without falling into destructive habits. Investing in yourself means committing to your personal growth and learning, which are vital for leading a fully independent life. By choosing self-sufficiency, you not only avoid the pitfalls of bad habits, but also set the stage for a richer and genuinely happier life. Lesson 5. Think about why you do things. Stoic philosophy teaches us to always ask ourselves why we do what we do, and if it's really necessary. This kind of deep thinking is especially important when dealing with bad habits, like using alcohol, tobacco, or gambling too much. By questioning, do I really need this? Is this making me a better person? You start to understand the real reasons for your actions and might find out that they aren't as important as you thought. This way of thinking shows how pointless many bad habits are. For instance, you might realize that smoking a cigarette often comes from wanting to handle stress quickly, even though it's bad for you, rather than a true need for smoking. Likewise, the draw to gambling usually comes from the false hope of making easy money, without considering the bigger risks and losses that come with it. Looking into these reasons can help you control these habits by making you aware of their long-term bad effects and the little good they actually do. This self-checking also helps you develop better ways to deal with stress or anxiety that don't involve harmful substances or actions. Plus, Thinking about your motives helps you make sure your actions match your bigger life values and goals. This not only helps you resist bad habits, but also brings a sense of happiness and satisfaction from living true to your values. Investing in yourself in this way means you're dedicated to constant self-reflection and making sure every action helps you become a better and more principled person. Lesson 6. Turn challenges into opportunities. Seneca, a well-known Stoic philosopher, believed that hardships shouldn't just be seen as barriers, but as valuable chances for growth and strengthening our character. Each obstacle we encounter, every urge to indulge in bad habits, is a moment to practice being good and to develop toughness. When we view these challenges as small battles that we can win, it changes how we think about bad habits. By resisting the urge to smoke or drink, we're not only avoiding bad actions, we're also boosting our ability to handle bigger problems later. Every minor win on this path is more than just moving past a bad habit. It's also boosting our moral values and inner power. This Stoic guidance also pushes us to think about what we can learn from each tough situation. Instead of just feeling bad about how hard it is to resist a bad habit, we can explore what these desires say about what we need emotionally and physically, and how to fulfill these needs in better, more positive ways. In this way, difficulties become our teachers. Investing in yourself here means recognizing and seizing each challenge as a chance to grow into a stronger, more aware, and morally upright person. Through this journey, we do more than just beat our bad habits. We also grow as people, ready to take on life with more assurance and balance. Lesson 7. Keep your passions in check. The Stoics, known for their practical advice on achieving peace and balance, always stressed the need to manage our passions. They cautioned that if left unchecked, our passions could overpower us, taking over our logical thinking and prompting us to make decisions we might regret later. This guidance is particularly valuable when facing temptations, whether they involve substances such as alcohol and tobacco or behaviors like gambling. Controlling these temptations demands ongoing attention to our wants and impulses. The Stoic approach to curbing passions isn't about suppressing feelings, but about finding a healthy equilibrium where emotions don't overpower logical thought. It involves setting and adhering to personal boundaries to prevent going overboard. For instance, this might mean choosing to stay away from places that trigger gambling urges, or setting specific rules for drinking alcohol in moderation. Moreover, practicing restraint builds up self-discipline, a key aspect of Stoic belief. Self-discipline acts like a muscle that grows stronger with use. Each time we resist a temptation, we enhance our capacity to make smarter, healthier decisions elsewhere in our lives. Thus, investing in yourself this way means pledging to a lifestyle of moderation and heightened self-awareness. Adopting this Stoic rule can liberate us from the grip of harmful habits, leading to a more liberated and satisfying life where our actions are guided by deliberate choices, not unchecked urges. Lesson 8. Practice thinking about what could go wrong. This approach, often used by the Stoics, involves thinking about what bad outcomes might happen because of our actions. This helps us prepare and prevent problems. This strategy is very useful for overcoming bad habits. By envisioning the long-term negative consequences of unhealthy behaviors, such as smoking, excessive drinking, or frequent gambling, we strengthen our reasons to stay away from these actions. Thinking about the specific harm these habits can bring, like serious lung diseases or cancer from smoking, legal issues or deadly accidents caused by drunk driving, and big financial troubles due to gambling can strongly discourage us. This habit helps us see not just what happens right away, but also how these choices add up over time, affecting our lives and others. Moreover, thinking about these bad possibilities helps us be more careful and thoughtful. By imagining these bad situations, we become more aware of the dangers and are more likely to make choices that are good for our long-term health and safety. Therefore, investing time in this Stoic method means you're choosing to avoid the dangers of bad habits, understanding that true value and quality of life come not from short-lived and risky pleasures, but from health, stability, and peace of mind that result from living wisely and morally. You've now made it to the middle of this video. Great job on working towards improving yourself. I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a comment below. It makes a big difference to my channel. If you're not sure what to say, just type "Change with Stoicism" so I know you watched up to here. Let's get back to the video. Lesson 9. Join a supportive group. Stoic philosophy deeply values the role of a supportive community. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Roman emperor and Stoic thinker, often spoke about the power of working together and helping each other. When tackling bad habits, being part of a support group can be incredibly helpful. Being around others who know what you're going through and who cheer on your efforts to improve can create a positive setting that helps with recovery and self-improvement. Support groups, whether they're formal or just casual, provide a space to exchange stories and ways of coping. Having friends and family who listen and offer kind words is also vital, giving you the encouragement and emotional support you need to keep going during tough times. Additionally, being part of a community can lessen the loneliness that often comes with bad habits. Realizing that others are with you in your struggles can lighten the load of guilt and embarrassment that often go with dependencies. Thus, taking care of yourself also includes acknowledging the power of togetherness and working with others. By building supportive connections and joining groups facing similar issues, you create a safety net that can be crucial in maintaining your path to recovery and moral living. In this way, the community not only keeps you strong against difficulties, but also rejoices with you in each success toward a life free from bad habits. Lesson 10. Develop strong self-control, mentally and physically. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that true freedom is achieved by controlling your own thoughts and deeds. This idea is particularly important when it comes to dealing with bad habits, which often thrive on a lack of discipline in both the mind and body. Developing strong self-control helps build resilience against temptations and keeps bad habits in check. Mental strength can be enhanced through practices like meditation, learning philosophies that improve well-being, and applying self-awareness methods to recognize triggers and harmful patterns. Regular engagement in these practices boosts mental sharpness and the capacity to make deliberate decisions, steering clear of instinctive reactions that might lead to engaging in damaging behaviors or substance abuse. On the physical side, adopting a consistent exercise regime plays a vital role in maintaining overall health and resisting negative impulses. Regular physical activity not only fortifies the body, but also generates endorphins, natural mood boosters that provide a healthy alternative to the highs sought from bad habits. Furthermore, creating and upholding a healthy lifestyle, which includes eating well and getting enough sleep, is crucial for keeping both physical and emotional balance. Investing in yourself in this way means dedicating yourself to ongoing self-discipline and comprehensive self-care. By committing to this path, you build a protective barrier against harmful external pressures, and shape a way of life that supports your well-being and long-term health. Therefore, by nurturing a strict discipline of both mind and body, you distance yourself from bad habits and move towards a more enriched and rewarding life. Lesson 11. Sync with nature. The Stoic philosophers placed great importance on aligning with nature, viewing it as crucial for a moral and fulfilling life. This idea becomes especially useful when dealing with bad habits that distract us from our natural and healthy state. Reconnecting with nature can be a deep source of healing and balance, both emotionally and spiritually. Nature acts as a peaceful reminder of the world's order, where everything has a purpose. Spending time outside, like walking in a park, gardening or hiking through the woods, can lower stress, sharpen your mind, and boost your determination to avoid harmful behaviors. Being in nature centers your thoughts and offers a fresh outlook that favors simplicity and peace over negative urges. Physically, being regularly in nature, enjoying sunlight, breathing fresh air, and touching the earth can greatly enhance your overall health. These natural elements have the ability to rejuvenate your body, increase your energy, and support comprehensive wellness, countering the harmful effects of bad habits. Investing in yourself in this way means actively choosing to reconnect with nature as a way to heal. By doing this, you not only relieve physical and mental stress, but also deepen your bond with the world around you, reminding yourself of the beauty and calm available away from the influence of bad habits. Therefore, building a relationship with nature is a key step towards a life filled with richness and balance. Lesson 12. Appreciate quiet time alone. Drawing from Stoic beliefs about the benefits of self-reflection, this lesson encourages setting aside time each day for silent thought. This practice helps fight against bad habits by allowing moments for calm and quiet, which are crucial for understanding and changing negative thoughts and actions. Quiet reflection soothes the mind, eases stress, and helps clear up the strong emotions that often cause bad habits. These quiet moments are more than just breaks from outside distractions. They provide a chance to deal with personal issues without outside interference, enhancing self-awareness. On a spiritual level, these quiet times serve as a meditation on one's life and the values one hopes to develop. They help tune in to one's deeper intuition and wisdom, bringing to light subtle understandings about why bad habits stick around. Committing to yourself in this way means making a daily habit of withdrawing to a peaceful and introspective space. Starting a routine of quiet reflection can be as simple as spending a few quiet minutes each morning or evening, or it could include structured practices like yoga or guided meditation. By valuing and practicing this habit, you not only shield yourself from the lures of bad habits, but also foster inner peace that enhances every aspect of life. Lesson 13. Build positive habits. The teachings of Stoic philosophy highlight the value of having structured routines in our lives. These routines are vital for keeping ourselves organized and disciplined, which is crucial for avoiding negative behaviors. By setting up consistent and positive daily habits, we can replace destructive patterns with actions that are good for us, fostering an atmosphere where we can thrive and stay resilient. Physically, creating a regular exercise schedule can keep our bodies fit and our minds clear. Exercising regularly not only triggers the release of endorphins, but also builds a strong sense of discipline and self-control. Mentally, dedicating time for reading, studying, or engaging in other intellectual activities can sharpen the mind and introduce fresh viewpoints that disrupt habitual dependencies. Discovering new information or expanding your understanding can be deeply fulfilling, and serve as a robust alternative to the short-lived joys of negative habits. Emotionally, integrating time to connect with friends and family into your daily schedule can bolster social bonds and provide crucial emotional support needed to resist temptations. Investing in yourself in this way means committing to a daily routine that supports your physical, mental, and emotional health. These habits not only protect you from bad influences, but also lay the groundwork for a more comprehensive and balanced way of living. By practicing discipline every day, you lay the groundwork for a life free from bad habits. Lesson 14. Discover the power of resilience. Making resilience part of your daily Stoic habits provides a strong way to handle and move past the problems caused by bad habits. Resilience isn't just bouncing back quickly from tough times. It's also about growing stronger and doing better even when times are hard, learning from every situation. Mentally, this involves developing a mindset focused on growth, where each problem or mistake is not seen as a defeat, but as a chance to learn and become stronger. This way of thinking changes how you view bad habits, seeing them as challenges that can be overcome, not as fixed barriers. Emotionally, resilience means learning to control your feelings and stress through methods like meditation, journaling, or therapies that focus on thinking patterns to better handle the emotional triggers that might lead to addictive behaviors. Physically, boosting your health through regular exercise and good eating can lift your energy levels and overall strength, giving you more tools to fight off cravings and support recovery. Investing in yourself this way means you are dedicated to mastering resilience in all its forms. By adding this practice to your life, you not only get better at handling bad habits, but also prepare yourself to tackle other challenges that might come, strengthening your journey to true and lasting well-being. Lesson 15. Embrace kindness toward yourself. One of the most effective strategies for overcoming bad habits is to be kind to yourself. This approach may not be strictly from Stoic teachings, but it fits well with them because it promotes accepting yourself and understanding our human flaws. To develop self-compassion is to treat yourself as gently and supportively as you would treat a friend who is facing hard times. Mentally, self-compassion means shifting your inner voice from one that criticizes to one that uplifts and supports you. This shift can lessen the stress and sadness that often go hand in hand with bad habits, replacing negative thoughts with ones that foster recovery and self-forgiveness. Emotionally, allowing yourself to experience tough emotions without harsh judgment creates a comforting space to work through these feelings and start healing the emotional scars that keep the bad habit alive. On a physical level, adopting self-compassion leads to taking better care of yourself, recognizing the importance of rest, good nutrition, and consistent care that are vital for physical well-being. Committing to self-compassion means choosing to treat yourself with more kindness and care, accepting that no one is perfect, and understanding that everyone deserves compassion, especially during tough times. Self-compassion is not a weakness, but a powerful strength that helps heal the mind and revitalize the body. Lesson 16. Embrace patience and consistency in every step. The philosophy of Stoicism underscores the virtues of patience and the necessity of consistent actions in overcoming life's challenges, including the battle against vices. This lesson teaches us that true change is often a slow process, marked not by rapid leaps, but by gradual, steady progress. Patience is not merely waiting, it's maintaining a positive outlook and a firm commitment during the process of personal growth. It allows you to face setbacks and difficulties with a composed mind, understanding that every challenge is part of the journey toward improvement. Consistency is equally crucial. It means applying Stoic teachings regularly, making them a fundamental part of your daily life. This could be through consistent meditation, maintaining healthy habits, or regularly engaging in activities that align with your core values. Together, patience and consistency form a powerful duo that fortifies your mental resilience and helps embed positive habits deeply within your lifestyle, thereby paving the way for a stable and vice-free life. Lesson 17. Develop a robust attitude of gratitude. Integrating gratitude into your life is a transformative practice that can significantly shift your focus away from the temptations of vices towards a more fulfilling and contented existence. Stoicism promotes gratitude as a way to enhance life's simplicity and joy by appreciating what we already have rather than yearning for external sources of temporary pleasure. This requires a daily habit of acknowledging and appreciating the positive elements in your life. You can achieve this by maintaining a gratitude journal or dedicating a few minutes each day to consider the people, accomplishments, and beautiful moments that enhance your life. By cultivating a habit of gratitude, you create a powerful shield against dissatisfaction and impulsiveness, which are often precursors to vice-related behaviors. A grateful mindset fosters a deeper connection to the world and reinforces a sense of satisfaction with one's life, reducing the allure of fleeting pleasures offered by vices and increasing overall life satisfaction and happiness. Lesson 18. Foster mindful awareness. Mindful awareness is a key Stoic practice that helps you live in the present moment, reducing the urge to escape into harmful habits or vices. This practice involves paying close attention to your thoughts, feelings, and the environment around you without judgment. By becoming more aware of your internal states and external surroundings, you can better recognize the triggers that lead to vices and make conscious choices to avoid them. You can practice mindfulness daily by meditating, doing deep breathing exercises, or just taking a few minutes each day to stop and think about your experiences. This heightened awareness helps you break free from automatic reactions that can lead to negative behaviors, promoting a sense of calm and control. By fostering mindful awareness, you equip yourself to handle life's stresses with grace and poise, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life without reliance on vices. Putting these 18 Stoic tips and related pieces of advice into practice can deeply change how you tackle bad habits. Each guideline, from knowing what you can control to learning to be kind to yourself, isn't just a single tactic, but part of a bigger life philosophy that supports physical and mental health and emotional balance. Committing to yourself is a lifelong journey of personal growth and a reflection of your ability to change and adapt. Start using these approaches and move towards a life not burdened by bad habits, but filled with self-control, peace, and harmony. If you found anything in this message useful, hit the like button and leave a comment, helping the algorithm show it to others who might need it now. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos, and check out our previous uploads for more useful insights. Thank you, and as always, until next time.